All right, guys, today I'm going to be going over a simple and effective program I've been doing off and on for years that has made me pretty damn good at pull-ups. Really can make you good at any bodyweight exercise, pull-ups, sit-ups, push-ups, squats, whatever you want. So I'm going to be going over that today, and the big reason is because I know a lot of you struggle with getting things in, whether you're a busy entrepreneur, busy parent, whatever the case is. You need to get the fitness in because when you are fit, everything else in your life is better. Your business can be better, bigger. You can scale more easily. You can think better. You can be a better parent. You can be a better friend. Everything if your fitness is on point. So the backstory, where did this program come about? So back in the day, I've been working out for a long time. So I'm 37. I started working out before the age of 17. So over 20 years, I have been exercising. And when I first started, I could not do a pull-up at all. There was no pull-up in my arms, whatever. I'd hang from a bar and I would get incredibly embarrassed because my arms wouldn't even bend. And I was like, you know what? I'm never trying that in a gym again. And, I had a friend whose brother was a Marine, and he was coming in town for the summer, and he wanted to work out with us. And I told him I wanted to get better at pull-ups. If you didn't know, Marines, I think they're the only branch where the pull-up is a part of their fitness test. Like when I was in the Air Force, you do push-ups and sit-ups and running, but there's no pull-up portion. And I think that's the same with the Army. I know those fitness tests have changed over the years. But anyway, he was insanely good at pull-ups. And I was like, all right, I'll do whatever this guy says. And I had not ever had my ass kicked in a workout like I did when that guy ran me through kind of what his pull-up program was. It wasn't just like a hard workout. It was specifically targeting pull-ups. And I don't know if he got this from the Marine Corps, he made it up on his own, but it was intense. And it kicked my butt so much, and it was just so much volume. We rested very little. It was a very intense program. I wrote everything down. I remember finishing the workout and I was like, I do not want to forget that workout. It was awesome. So I wrote down the whole thing and I started practicing it, once a week, every other week until I got better at pull-ups. And eventually it got to the point where I could pretty easily do 20 pull-ups or more, strict pull-ups. And it's just kind of always been that way ever since. It's not like you do this program once and you never have to worry about doing pull-ups again. It's just, I always have pull-ups in my programming. This initial program got me really good at them. So since then, since being a teenager and doing all that stuff, I've become a strength and conditioning coach. I've run, very large strength and conditioning company, like all these kind of things. So I took that over the years and I was like, why was that program effective? And I looked at a lot of the research and just what I know as a coach and what I know as an athlete, and I turned it into a program that is incredibly simple, and I call it the Strike Zero program. So it really cannot be more simple. And the reason it's called Strike Zero is because you are going to strike through numbers until you get to zero. So I'll give you an example. Say you were going to do pull-ups. First, you have to pick a total. So we'll take a total of pull-ups. Say you want to do 100 reps in this workout. So what you're going to do is on your first set, you're going to do as many reps as you possibly can. I'm talking about maximum reps you're going to failure. And let's say you knocked out 10 pull-ups. Like that's all you had in the tank. You will strike out the 100 and you'll write 90. There's 90 left because you just did 10, right? And you're going to keep going through that process. Now, I don't recommend most people start at 100 if you can only do 10, because eventually when you're going to max, you'll be doing sets of 1. And so you'll get pretty fatigued. So that's the first thing. Make sure that you pick a number that makes sense for you. Ballpark, you don't want to go more than 5 to 6 sets. But this is how the program works. You are going maximum repetitions to failure each and every single time. And this tailors the program. It customizes it to you. It brings you to muscle failure, which is phenomenal for muscle growth, and it gets you more time under tension. Most people do body weight exercises wrong. They're trying to treat it like barbell training, where we're going to do 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 20 or whatever. You need something that's actually going to challenge you, and bringing yourself to muscle failure with a body weight only exercise, really not all that dangerous and can really, really be super beneficial for seeing results in the space of calisthenics. So if you want to do this program, and that's the basics of it. Like I've got nothing else for you. It's you pick a rep, you do max, you mark it out until you get all the way down to there's 0 reps left. But to program this out for a week, what does it look like? Typically I do 3 exercises and it's 3 days a week. So you're going to have a lower body exercise, an upper body push, and an upper body pull. So lower body could be air squats. Upper body push could be a push-up, and upper body pull could be the pull-up. And then you'll set the reps for each one of those. So like, let's say air squats, you wanted to do 200, and then the push-up, you wanted to do 100, and the pull-up, you want to do 50. And so that's the scheme. What you would do is you would do your maximum set of air squat. Now, I've done this, and I've also done it with guys who are really good at calisthenics who do 200 straight reps without having to stop. So you really have to custom and tailor this to your ability. So you would do all the air squats. You only rest 60 seconds and immediately go to the push-up. Do the push-ups to failure, only rest 60 seconds, immediately go to the pull-ups, go to the pull-ups to failure, rest 60 seconds, you're back to the air squats. And you'll be pretty surprised. This workout can take, on the quick end, 30 minutes, on the long end, 40 to 45 minutes, depending on what numbers you pick and how long it's taking you to go to failure. But this is the most simple form of a program that you can take. Following 3 days a week, lower body, upper body push, upper body pull, and you can switch up the exercises if you want. If instead of push-ups, you want to do handstand push-ups or ring push-ups or whatever, or instead of pull-ups, you want to do chin-ups, or you want to do ring rows, or you wanted to do any kind of row exercise, you could do it with a barbell if you really wanted to. And then same with, the lower body, if you wanted to do air squats, or if you want to do lunges or glute bridges. There's a lot of variation that you can pick, but the real secret sauce here is going to failure and limiting the rest. And you will start to see massive progress. I'm always happy to see athletes try this and give me feedback, because even advanced athletes are like, holy crap, that kicked my ass. And here's the thing, if you're struggling to get fitness in, like it's just not happening, start somewhere. Okay. And I think the reason this program is so effective is because if I'm trying to be a little bit more well-rounded, I'm doing it 3 days a week. I'm doing 3 different exercises. But if you're on the struggle bus side of this, you're just not getting stuff done, then just pick one. Just do strike zero with push-ups today. Okay. I'm doing basically 100 push-ups as fast as possible. So you do the 100, or you write the 100, maybe you knock out 20, then you're going to rest for 60 seconds, and you're just going to go as fast as you can until you're done with those push-ups, and that's it. That's the workout for the day. A lot of times we overcomplicate things, and it's overcomplicating in our mind. It's like, okay, well, if I can't do this exercise program perfectly, or if I can't do every single thing perfectly, then I'm just not going to do it at all. And that's the worst way to look at it. Do something, get something in each and every single day. If you're at the end of your day and you're like, crap, I just didn't do it. I didn't prioritize fitness again, and you're going down this bad path, do the Strike Zero program with one exercise and start to build that momentum. A little bit of momentum goes a long way when it comes to nutrition and fitness. So, on the nutrition side, if you had a really bad day, you ate like crap, one healthy action towards the end of the day, eat a piece of fruit, eat some berries, whatever, eat a vegetable. All these little things really add up. But what you can't do, what you honestly cannot do, is twiddle your thumbs and act like it doesn't matter. Every decision you make today is shaping who you will be tomorrow. So all those times that you're skipping those workouts and you're not prioritizing it, it has an impact. And it's not just an impact on your fitness. It's an impact on who you are and who you are becoming. Okay? If your business is stuck, your business is not growing, it's probably because you're not prioritizing your fitness. You're not prioritizing your mental health. Growth in all areas, whether that's self-development or business, is not just about doing more. It's about becoming a different person. And to do that, you have to be really well-rounded across a lot of areas. So give the Strike Zero program a try, get better, let me know how it goes, try harder.